Privates, welcome back. I have another song bracket for you. Now, this isn't another Kanye one, but I am working on that. And I've done 2 out of the 5 that I need to do for that one. The third video is done for that. Well, not video, but portion of the bracket. I just need to record it. But anyway, so I found this Kanye bracket a while ago, and I thought, there's got to be more than just this one. So I looked, and I found that Eminem has his own bracket. But something was off. There were quite a few songs left off, and that didn't sit well with me. So what this is a precursor to that bracket. Now, in NCAA Division I wrestling, they have these matches called pigtail matches, and this is essentially what this will be. I have 12 songs, 4 from the original bracket, 8 that I thought should be in there, and they go up against each other. This is different, I realize that, but I hope you like this. I hope you like that it's a new artist, and if you like the video, feel free to drop a like down below, or possibly share this with a friend. And if you're feeling extra generous, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. As always, stay tuned. Till next time. Alright, what's going on? I am doing a Eminem playing bracket. Now, y'all may or may not be familiar with the Kanye bracket, but essentially the same thing. Sorry, but there's already a predetermined field. I felt like that there were 8 songs that could or should be in it, so I decided that I'd make my own bracket to see if those four out of the 30 or 64 songs should be in there. Sorry. Now you can see I already did one under Mosh. I started to record earlier, got called away to do something. Instead of just leaving this with dead space, I erased that video, and we're doing a take 2. So the 8 songs I feel like deserve to play in were Won't Back Down, Bully, The Sauce, Nail in the Coffin, Detroit vs. Everybody, Godzilla, The Warning, and Despicable Freestyle. I won't go in like numerical order: Mosh, Headlights, Brat Side, and then the 216s. So we're gonna start with Won't Back Down versus Bully. Obviously, you can tell Won't Back Down moved on, but what I liked about Won't Back Down is comes in with a guitar and then drums and then Pink, and her voice greatly contrasts Eminem's, but also enhances his sound, so they mesh well together. There's so many metaphors and bars that it just, if you're not paying attention, they can go over your head. And I really like the song. Sorry. There's not much else to say about it. Now for Bully, it comes with the violin and a piano. Then 808s and a hi-hat come in. And Bully, so if you don't know, Bully, The Sauce, Nail in the Coffin, and The Warning are all diss tracks. 3 of them are pretty much directed at 1, 2, like, there's one central theme around 3 of them. One of them, it's at a couple. But so Bully, he completely bodies Benzino, who's been coming after him. Excuse me. Ja Rule, who came after him, and 50 Cent, and the owner of the Source magazine. Now, I'll be honest, I don't even know if the Source is still around. Actually, I might Google that. Give me 1 second. Oh, the source is still around. Who's the owner? Anyway, the hook and chorus are catchy, and at one point he mentions how he doesn't want to like destroy people lyrically because of past beefs like Pac and Big, Jam Master Jay, like rappers who have died because of the music industry. But he will body anybody, doesn't matter your race, your religion, sexual orientation, gender, creed, all that. Doesn't matter. Nothing's off the table with him. And he will protect his friends, his family, like those around him. Sorry. He will body them and not think twice about it. But won't back down, moved on. He had some coins?
Yeah.
Alright, give me 1 second.
You when I go potty?
Yeah.
Get it? I need to potty.
Alright. Hey, where's the coins? Lucas Jordan. Alright, sorry, I have to edit some of that out. So, so won't back down is gonna move on over Bully. And that is that. Next we have the Warning versus Despicable Freestyle. Now, the Warning, he disses Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon, and all I have to say is R.I.P. Nick Cannon to your rap career, my guy. I've heard in the past that Nick Cannon tried to like write a diss track back, but he realized there was nothing he could say. So, which is funny because like think of like defending a woman's honor. Eminem put Mariah Carey on blast, and Eminem and Nick Cannon couldn't do anything to save her. Despicable Freestyle. Man, I found this song in high school. I think it was like the first Eminem song I knew word for word. Metaphors are amazing, and the fact that he raps over the Beamer, Benz, or Bentley beat, and then how he just effortlessly changes his flow, just very impressive. And like I said, the metaphors. I mean, his metaphors are just one thing, like that you can't beat. So for that, Despicable Freestyle's moving on. Sorry. Next we'll go the Sauce versus Nail in the Coffin. So the Sauce is another diss track towards the Source and Benzino, and like he did in the past, he bodied him. Nail in the Coffin, the chorus and the hook and the beat are dope. And it just shows that Benzino didn't know when to stop. And and it just shows how lyrically he was at this time, and how he's leaps and bounds ahead of all his peers. And so because of that, Nail in the Coffin moves on over the Sauce. All right, I got to speed this up. Crunch time, Lucas. It's time for bed for him. All right, next is Detroit versus Everybody and Godzilla. Now, Detroit versus Everybody got Dej Loaf, Danny Brown, Royce da 5'9", Big Sean, and Eminem, and Godfather Trick Trick. But Godfather Trick Trick really don't got a verse. He just has a few lines. But literally, so Dej Loaf, she just has the chorus or the hook. But Danny Brown, Royce da 5'9", Big Sean, and Eminem all kill it. Their metaphors are all hitting. I get it. It's not just Eminem, but he put this ensemble together. It's on his album, so I'm going to count it. It's just, he brings up, like Flight 257, the one that flew over Ukraine. Brings up Adrian Peterson and his child abuse allegations. Like, his metaphors and how deep he goes with things, it's impressive. Now Godzilla, R.I.P. Juice WRLD. His flow on the beat is very impressive. His metaphors, everything else are untouchable, and I think it's impressive that he breaks his own world record of rapping fast, which I think he said 645 words in 30-ish seconds. And someone did the math, and that averaged like 3.1 words per second. Now, Detroit versus Everybody, I have it moving on because of the ensemble, and that, I mean, it's hard to beat. And Juice WRLD, I feel like if he would have had a bigger part, then maybe he could have moved on, but it's hard to say. So Won't Back Down versus Mosh. Won't Back Down metaphors, like I said, are on point. Mosh, it opens up with kids saying the Pledge of Allegiance, which seems very creepy and ominous. And the video is metaphor, like, has a lot of metaphors itself, more so than his lyrics. But it's like a less, but the beat is very mellow, but like not the message. But that song is better than his Revival album. But political stuff and music, I'm not really gonna listen to. So Won't Back Down moves on. So therefore, Mosh will be getting removed from the actual bracket. All right, Despicable Freestyle and Headlights is next. Him and Nate Russ, they're so different, but work well together. Eminem is very harsh and biting with his lyrics, while Nate Russ is very clean. He's very harmonious with his voice, and this song is mostly dedicated to his mother, and I can appreciate that. Kanye has a song, Hey Mama, and Tupac has a song also. I can't remember what it's called, but Despicable Freestyle holds a special place in my heart. So Headlights is out. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right, next, Nail in the Coffin and Old Time's Sake. Old Time's Sake, so the beat goes really hard. Dr. Dre's bars, wordplay fit the beat well. The scratching in it, like a in it, makes it feel like it's an 80s song. And the chorus and the hook, it's very catchy. And Eminem's wordplay, even Dr. Dre's wordplay, is leaps and bounds above his peers. And because of that, Old Time's Sake gets to keep his place on the throne of being in the Eminem bracket. Sorry, I'm on the last one. All right, Detroit versus Everybody and Never Enough. Honestly, this fits well, like this matchup, because I didn't even think about it when I set it up. Never Enough, you have Nate Dogg, 50, Dr. Dre, Eminem, all on it. It's the flow seems like one of his diss tracks, but his flow doesn't fit the beat, but he still kills it. Nate Dogg killed any hook that he was on. 50 kills it too, and just proves like how great of a crew that Eminem had around him. Detroit versus Everybody. I mean, I didn't hear about Danny Brown until I heard this song. Royce the 5'9" been on a couple songs. Big Sean had been starting to come up, same as Dej Loaf. And like 50, like Never Enough, they all bounce each other out. But I don't really remember. Detroit versus Everybody, everybody's hitting. So 3 out of the 4 have lost their spot. So your winners are Won't Back Down, Despicable Freestyle, Old Time's Sake, and Detroit versus Everybody. I will be doing more on this, and after I finish the Kanye bracket, then I'll be moving on to the then I'll be moving on to Drake, and then I'll move on to Kendrick Lamar, and that's that. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you disagree, these are my opinions, so doesn't matter if you disagree. But see ya.